My dad was a heroin addict, and I had my own business for 10 years before my daughter was murdered. He told me if we had told my mother that he would kill me and my sister.
All right, we're here with Christopher. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm having a blessed day, man.
That's great.
I wake up, it's blessed. You know?
I was cruising on Fremont and I met this gentleman. Is it okay if I use this footage on my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
I'm all right.
All right, you give consent. How old are you?
I'm 45 years old.
45 years old. Where are you from originally?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
And then where were you raised?
That's kind of where I was raised, but I mean, I was raised up in foster homes and group homes.
Now, you were raised mostly in Utah?
Yes.
And then, did you finish high school?
I did.
Did you? All right.
I got into college as and my major was aviation, and my second major was music.
Wow. What college?
Salt Lake Community College.
Oh wow! Did you get your bachelor's? Or?
I did not. Well, I got in a car accident, so kind of.
So you went to high school. How kind of grades did you get in high school?
I was doing really good. I mean, I was averaging 3.5 to 3.8.
Those are great grades. And then you got good grades. Did you experiment with drugs or alcohol in high school?
Since I was 10 years old.
Oh, 10. And then when you were growing up, what was both parents in the home? How kind of home life did you have?
It was a really broken family. My mom got divorced. My dad was a heroin addict, and she left him, divorced him, and then got married to this other guy. He was really nice, but then she just got into this depression, and they broke up. And then she married this real mean person. He was an ex-military policeman. He used to beat me, and that's when I ended up going into foster. He pulled me out of the home like 4 times because this guy wouldn't stop and my mom wouldn't leave him. So I ended up getting on independent living at 15 and taking care of myself from there.
You obviously said you were abused physically?
Yeah, physically. And his roommate was also, there was some sexual abuse by his roommate, but that ended abruptly as soon as we were able to tell them about it.
Oh, so they abused you sexually?
No, when his roommate did. He told me if we had told my mother that he would kill me and my sister, or kill my mom, and so I didn't say anything. And until finally my sister got brave enough to tell my mom, and then when my mom approached me, I was like, it didn't happen because I was afraid he was going to kill her. You know, saying if I told him. You know, so and she said, "Chris, it's okay," and that's why I broke down crying. I said, "Hey, it really did happen." So yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Do you think that was some of the cause for you to start abusing drugs and alcohol at an early age?
Probably. I mean, I would say, because I was young. I was like 10 years old when all that started. So.
And then you started around 10 years old too, you said?
Yeah. That's when I started smoking pot. I never got into the heavier stuff till later, but they diagnosed me with bipolar schizophrenia, which is that's my diagnosis, but I don't see it that way anymore.
Were you on meds?
Yeah, I was on a whole bunch of meds growing up. I find I had to take myself off of them because they were messing me up real bad.
So you're self-medicating sometimes with the alcohol?
I don't drink.
Oh.
I sometimes use amphetamine, but I don't smoke pot. I don't really abuse drugs. I just I use the amphetamine sometimes to stay awake because my stuff gets stolen.
And you're currently on the streets here?
Yes, I am currently on the streets, about ready to get off. I'm actually going to be going into this place called Shine the Light.
Oh, share that with us so our Vegas viewers that might need help.
So this place is, these guys came out and started talking to me, and they said that they would that I would be their first stop tomorrow. So we'll see if that's going to happen or not. I did call Rob about 3 days ago and told him that I was wanting to just get a place where I can get secure for a little bit, and he said he was willing to help. So.
But where's this place located at?
You call this number right here.
Oh, okay. Just give me the number. Just say
702-680-3135, or you can call 702-908-5825.
All right. Thanks a lot for that.
Yeah.
That could help some other people. And then, where would you get food and clothing if you needed it around this area?
So they got the Catholic Charities, of course. They're always providing Salvation Army.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of food pantries that they can get a list from one of their local welfare offices, which is there's one up on Maryland and Twain.
Yeah.
That they could get that information from.
Christopher, what about jobs? Have you held a job for extended period of time?
Yeah, I had my own business for 10 years before my daughter was murdered.
Your daughter was murdered?
Yeah, so I was married and doing really well. I had a business that made really good money.
What kind of business?
Loving Kindness, Four Seasons Landscaping. I was a permaculture landscape designer, which is 100% sustainability, designing eco-friendly scapes that will help the planet and also the people.
Wow, that was in Utah? Or are you okay with talking about what happened to your daughter?
So she was with a gentleman that ended up taking her life because of she didn't want to be with him anymore, from what I was gathering.
How old was she?
She was 21, just barely turned next month, so it'll be 4 years to the year of when she was murdered next month, and her birthday is next month as well.
So were you close to her at the time?
Yeah, she was my best friend. We recorded music and played and performed together.
So then your daughter, how did you take that? Did you start using more when your daughter passed away, or were you able to?
Well, it was on and off. But it got really bad after that.
Well, have you ever tried rehab? Seriously, tried rehab? Have you been to inpatient rehab or anything like that, or outpatient?
Yes, I have tried. I've been to many growing up, and I just I don't know what it is about me being where I'm at, and sometimes I'm okay with it, and sometimes I'm not.
And then
it becomes a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been here, and it's just like you adapt to it, and it's just something that you're used to. And then if you you go back to something else, then it's like it's foreign to you.
What's the longest you stayed sober?
4.5 years.
Wow. Have you thought about, once you get on your feet, to go back to see your psychiatrist or counselors? Maybe they can help you?
I never had really any psychiatrists or counselors. Mostly God's been my counselor right now. I talk to him a lot, and he helps me.
Okay.
But I do have an intention of talking to a couple of people as soon as I get into a position where I can, which is we're trying to get to.
That's great. What do you see yourself doing in 10 years? What would you like to see happen?
I'd like to see all of us together playing music, taking care of this planet, and eating and having everything that we want and need for all of our families.
Are you vegetarian?
No, I like meat.
All right.
But I have been a vegetarian before, so.
When you were a child, what did you dream of becoming? A musician? Is that possible? You want to be a police officer?
Or fireman, one of you.
Speaking of that, do you have a record? Have you been arrested?
Yes, I have a record.
Any felonies or just misdemeanors? Okay. Will that hold you back from getting certain jobs, or?
Maybe, possibly, but they're so far back that they're
expunged?
Yeah, that was 10 years ago, or over 10 years ago.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
What Dreams May Come.
When was that? Who was in that?
Robin Williams.
Oh, is that older movie?
It's about him going into hell to find the woman he loves.
Oh, wow.
And then not stopping until he finds her. Really don't have a favorite song, but I've been really playing this song. It's a blessing. Have a Blessed Day that I wrote.
That's your song. Okay, I want to hear that. And then what about, what's your favorite band, or what kind of music do you like?
I like Bob Marley, Dave Matthews, Beatles, just a lot of the classic rock and a lot of the older stuff.
That's cool.
But I like a little bit of hip hop and reggae too.
That's cool. What's the worst thing that's happened to you on the streets?
Getting beat with a pool.
Oh man. Did they catch who did it?
Well, I could have had him arrested, but I didn't. I laughed at him after he did it, and it was just whatever.
Is it dangerous out here for homeless people?
Well, it really depends on, I guess, who you are and what you're doing. It depends on what energy you're putting off. If you're putting off energy that's they're afraid that you're gonna take over their dormitory or their domain, then they're gonna get a little frisky. But
We'll come back and I'll catch up with you in a few weeks. Thank you so much for this interview. You're a very interesting guy.
Great. Oh, thank you so much for letting me.
This was a really good one. Would you like to sing a song?
Sure, I'll sing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for the water you drink. Give thanks for the air you breathe. Give thanks for when your heart believes. And have a blessed day, yeah. All your problems go away. Hope you find the love inside. Have a blessed day. And have a blessed day. And give thanks for your family. Give thanks for your heart that beats. Give thanks for your everything. Give thanks for when your heart believes. Have a blessed day, yeah. May all your problems go away. Hope you find the love inside. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day.
Oh man, that was nice.
Much love to all your relations.
Thank you, Christopher.